Now to George. Probing the defense. Paul George to Beverly. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do. Great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And look out.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Leonard to Paul George. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard to Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. George with the interception. Great defensive play. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Clippers have the basketball. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Here comes the screen. Clippers have got it. To George. He's denied.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Gets it in the left corner. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and a put-back slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard to Beverly. From long range, Patrick Beverly stepping up, hits the 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Booker. Tosses. Mo Harkless snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Oh, he had him there for a second. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that. Through, not around. That's key.
Got it from the line. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly to Leonard. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Lobs it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
It goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Memphis with the rock. Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Over to the right side. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Beverly. Down to Green. The pass set it all up. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides. Clippers have it. Leonard to Beverly. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Trying to cash in. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Williams. The drive. Right to the basket. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
To Williams. Has a look. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
JaMychal Green at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Booker. Probing the defense. To Howard. And draws the foul.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
And he connects on the first free throw. can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Beverly. To Evans. Fires the three. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first.
A couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Beverly. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Evans to Howard. Around the perimeter. Shot won't go. Beverly into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Easy path to the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. One quarter down, and Jay, you know both coaches wanted to see more stops on the defensive end, but was that fun to watch or what?
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
That's good D. Shot no good. Dwight Howard rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Kawhi Leonard. Won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Kawhi Leonard with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Patrick Beverly. He's now 4 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spot. Look.
To Harkless. Patrick Beverly. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
Leonard to Beverly. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested. And counted at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Beverly into the front court. Down a point. Shot from the lane won't go. Memphis, they've got it. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Clippers have got it. Stuffs it home, and you can make a case there was contact there.
I like the effort of the defensive player, but that's going to be all over social media. Ooh, bad scene tomorrow.
Here comes the screen. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Here's Leonard for 2. Doesn't get the bounce.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Beverly to Harkless. Can't connect from inside. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony, it's to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Leonard to Beverly. For 3, never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide-open 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Won't go down. Beverly into the front court. Lead is 2. Down low for Leonard. Won't go. Grizzlies own the basketball. Got a piece of it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Leonard to Harkless. From the painted area, won't go down. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Kicks it outside. Down to 5 on the 24. And it's Harrell who comes away with the rebound. Beverly into the front court. 2-point advantage. It's Grizzlies ball. Goes to the left side. And scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Paul George to Leonard. Paul George fires, missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Blocked away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Here comes the screen. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Clippers have the basketball. George. Gets a look. Can't hit. Trying to cash in. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
Deny him the ball from the jump.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
He gets it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it's going to stay with Memphis. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. It's LA Clippers ball. And the nice finish at the rim.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
That's no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Got a piece of it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Beverly had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Screen coming. Layup goes down. Well done.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Knocked loose. Count the bucket for two.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
Beverly into the front court. Down just a couple. To George. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Grizzlies retain the possession. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Straight on three. At the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. We have reached the break in this pivotal Game 5. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Grizzlies will start the second half with a narrow lead. It's obvious how these guys score the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. Have a look at the leading scores for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Clippers aren't down by too much at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Steals.
We're seeing a lot of steals in this game, and it's not been one-sided. Each of the teams in this matchup have been aggressive on defense and getting some positive results.
player of the half. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Leonard. LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George to Beverly. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Kawhi Leonard tips it. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, he got a piece of it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, had him going there for a second. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence. Jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Gets a shot up off the mark. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Beverly. Add 2 points to the board.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Short jumper off the mark. Gets it at the top of the key. Starting the shot clock for Memphis. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Beverly. No, I missed a short one there. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Slam dunk.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what you can do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Leonard. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Memphis with the run. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Leonard to Paul George. Blocked away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a look. Beverly shot no good. The follow won't go either. That's going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Beverly. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Montrezl Harrell. He's got 2 shots coming. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shots not going down.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Got it.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Evans. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Evans. Nothing going here on that drive. Evans driving to the basket, but a shot won't go. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Beverly. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Montrezl Harrell trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Howard. Nothing going here on that drive. To Michael Green. Huge block. That's his third block this evening. Count the basket inside. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Memphis, they've got it. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Beverly into the front court. His guys now down by a point. And the basket good at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Williams to Beverly. Dwight Howard sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
That one's going to be out of bounds. Beverly. Able to convert inside.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Evans driving to the basket, but a shot won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Here's a chance from long range, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Beverly into the front court. His team up by 1. Dwight Howard with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Evans. Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
The front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Wide open look won't go.
And would you like to be in the lead? Of course you would, but still, I like the fact that you got an open shot. Eventually, those will start going in.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes, you just gotta let them play, ref.
Tyreke Evans at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly gets it in the left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. To Beverly. Williams. JaMychal Green, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Beverly. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Nothing going here on that drive. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And finishes strong.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Beverly into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Williams. Lou Williams. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Oh, had him going there for a second. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Clippers have the lead. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. And stuffs it home.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. Here comes the screen. Works it up top. Oh, he had him there for a second. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. LA Clippers with the basketball. The drive right to the basket. And scores on the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Goes to the right side. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Williams. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. Deep left corner. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First one, count it. And gets Vogt to drop at the line. Beverly into the front court. Leads 1.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Goes to the left side. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Fires the three. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first. Second and three. Got it. And he hits all three free throws. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Not going to have it this time.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A drive, but he got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to Williams. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. And that one is out. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Flushes it home.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Over to the right side. Driving right to the basket. Kawhi Leonard pins it. Ooh, 5 now.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nice swat that time.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
With a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
George. To Leonard. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Here comes the screen. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. Paul George, and breaks it up. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. these fouls, and he earns a trip to the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the end of putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Leonard. To Williams. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. To Leonard. 24-second violation. Clippers have the basketball. To George. Count the basket at the rim.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Leonard. Paul George, 4-2. Can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and the Clippers able to clear the board. Williams across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. And scores. Strong take.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Leonard. To Williams. Curling inside. Right time. Right.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Paul George. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. For 3. That's how you defend. Williams into the front court. His guys down by 9. George. Oh!
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Williams to Paul George. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Paul George trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he can't convert the free throw. Gets it in the left corner. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nice pass to set things up. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Williams to George. Here comes the screen. Leonard.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Leonard to Paul George. To Leonard. Lays it up and in.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And count the basket inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
PG lets it fly. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And he'll go to the foul line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Grizzlies ball. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Wide open look, won't go. Desperation shot for the win. The quarter comes to an end. This game is all tied up. Substitution being made in this one. Let's do it. Overtime is underway. To Leonard. With a drop step. Has a chance? Not today. The follow won't go either. Memphis with the rock. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Passed it off. Goes to the right side. For three, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Leonard. Cruises inside for two.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To the outside. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Leonard to George. Oh, he blocked it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Paul George to Williams. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, straight down the middle for two. Defense making the ball carrier work. Baseline drive. Oh, he had him there for a second. Down to 5 on the 24. Beyond the arc for three. First one goes down. Second and 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To Leonard. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
He got a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You see, that's well timed right there. Not a minute too soon or a minute too late. They needed that one.
Here's Leonard for 2. And that's rebounded by Memphis. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Surveys the floor. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Great dish to set it up. He'll get it down low to Harrell. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. George. And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Memphis, they've got it. Take stock of the floor. Trying to cash in, knocks it down, off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? This for double OT. Knocks it down from mid-range. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. Deep three at the buzzer. Time expires. We have a tie ball game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. And we're underway here in the extra period. Beverly to Paul George. To Leonard. LA with 4 to shoot. Leonard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Great look and vision. Rocking the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Oh, he's denied. That's going to be out of bounds. George can't get the bounce. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Beverly into the front court. Trailing by 4. Got a piece to knock it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Kawhi Leonard. No good. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. One.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. It's LA Clippers ball. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Patrick Beverly at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time. Offensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Williams to Beverly. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Grizzlies own the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Beverly. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Paul George to Williams. To Beverly. Short jumper stays out. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot from long range. Textbook defense. George to Beverly. Paul George to Beverly. George to Beverly. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
It's good and one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw is good. It's a 3-point game out of reach. LA Clippers with the basketball. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Problem City.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Timeout called here by the Clippers. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. It's Grizzlies ball. Probing the defense. Curling inside. Jason Smith with the block. Make that 11. From the outside, no good. Grizzlies get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies will represent the West in the NBA Finals after today's landmark victory. After a season of adversity, it all comes down to one last playoff series. And I just know it's going to be incredible. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Clippers weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.